What would your message be to those who say that you are a traitor to your community or to minority communities for supporting Trump?
I'm not a traitor. I'm honestly not. I'm with absolutely everyone.
Amid a movement to paint President Trump and his supporters as racist, we find minorities across the nation continue to stump for him, despite backlash. I'm Jezzamine Wolk with Campus Reform, and today we're going to speak to young minority conservatives about why they've chosen to support President Trump.
In fact, I get hit with the traitor and then every other word in the book.
I mean, I've gotten that plenty of times. So like the whole like you lose your black card type of thing. Been there, done that. Okay, come up with something new.
And it's fairly odd, especially when it comes from white people. But it's kind of funny.
And I noticed there was a lot of times where I would have usually white people would come up to me and say I was betraying my race.
But most of the time when I hear that, it's not from black people.
I'm not trying to put down white people, but it usually is a white liberal who comes up to me and tries to tell me that all black people need to X. That's the same mentality that kept people of color like me and like you and other people oppressed for centuries in this country and all over the world.
Until they fully understand and talk to me about why and the reasons I am one and the changes I want to see in the African American community, then they won't really know why I switched.
They believe that your identity basically dictates your political view. Because you're Asian, because you're a minority, because you're black, because you're Hispanic, you should vote Democrat. You should be liberal. Why are you for the Republican Party when when they are apparently white supremacists?
Like we want to focus on all the things that like kept us down and kept us like in bondage, and then still cry about it years later. I'm sorry, I was not the one picking cotton out there. That was my ancestors. That was not me. So I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on building something for myself so then I don't have to end up in that position.